At forward, Reggie Bullock. It's time to introduce the starting five for your San Antonio Spurs. 6'10", starting at center, number 34.
Welcome to the new... Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Christian Wood out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for the Spurs, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Nerlens Noel. Then it's Ben Simmons. We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops it first.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Now here's Hardaway. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Wood, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Can you believe that Christian Wood went undrafted? Here's a guy that has the size, the shooting, the defense, everything NBA teams want.
Christian Wood. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Simmons with it. Guarded now by Wood. Pass to Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Now here's Doncic. Well, you look at his scoring average of 34.5 points a game. Very impressive. And it's in there.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. It really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Simmons. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Doncic against Simmons. The 3-ball. San Antonio with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Here's Wood. Here's Hardaway. Tries again. And the basket by Wood.
An excellent rebounder in college. Despite being kind of a skinny kid, Wood is doing the same thing at this level.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Noel. Doncic against Simmons. Doncic with a block. And he stays with it. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball.
And now the league leaders in scoring. Ben Simmons, number 1. And, of course, Luka Doncic.
Whenever these two are on the floor, there's a good chance one of them, if not both of them, will go off.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And he lobs it up. And Wood with the stuff.
Obviously, Wood is in sync with his team. Perfectly timed leap to throw down that finish.
And it's Simmons missing.
I thought he had that all sewn out, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
They get the rebound. Doncic with the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. You have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Now here's Jones. Inside, Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
2 minutes.
Doncic passes to Green. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Vassell outside. To the paint. Ooh, poked away. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Spurs ball.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Greg.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
A nice shot by McGee.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide-open shot.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic passes to Green. Back to Doncic. Pass to Irving. Now here's Green. Here's McGee. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 so far. Vassell with it, picked up by Powell. McDermott outside. On the wing, Jones. He shoots a 3. The shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play. Got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
And so it's San Antonio with it. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Green. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
They grab their own miss. McDermott, the pass to Whiteside. McGee with a steal. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. The Mavericks on top, up 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Jesse made another one.
Spurs fans, let's get on our feet and make
Let's get you back to the action on the floor as the New Year's Eve festivities continue. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks. San Antonio trailing here. Left side, Graham. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Out left to the wing. Back to Noel. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Sohan. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And for Dallas, they've got Tim Hardaway. Luka Doncic is out there with Green. Then there's Markieff Morris, and it's Wood in at the 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season are trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Graham. And he buries his first look.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Outside, Green. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect five on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Bates Diop, he's checked in for San Antonio. Ben Simmons comes in for Graham. And Dallas also making a switch. Bullock's checked in.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy basket.
First team foul.
That free throw no good.
Line for San Antonio. Bravo at the line for two.
That one's no good.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
Green in the post. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston. Here's Morris. They had a number of cracks at it. Just came away empty-handed. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Wood with it, and Noel picks him up defensively. To the middle. Here's Morris. To the inside. Wood, the open look. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Wood's got 7 points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Oh, big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And the Mavericks call time here. And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Bullock, covered by Johnson. Irving, the pass to Hardaway. On target from range. Hardaway's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Chris.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Here's Bullock. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass to Wood. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Such a difficult assignment. Wood can create some serious matchup problems.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio. The Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. 1:49 left in the second period. Simmons, the pass to Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Pretty good battle going on here in San Antonio. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Yeah, you know, each team wants to take it to the other. I'm sure we will see a lot of toying around with lineups and see what types of matchups work best.
Timeout called, the Spurs.
Let's hear it for
McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Wow, let's hear it.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for San Antonio, Ben Simmons.
Good on the second one. 1:19 left in the second quarter. Irving, the pass to Powell. Back to Irving. And here is McGee. Noel covering. Fires at the elbow. McGee's shot is off. The Spurs have gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Vassell. San Antonio again missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Irving with it. Picked up by Simmons. And McGee with the stuff.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Here's Simmons. 2 points. That one goes. Simmons has got 13 now.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Back to Irving. Here's Bullock. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Counted from distance.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Here's Simmons. Mavericks with a rebound. They swipe it.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Here's Irving. The putback goes up again, and the layup is good. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Irving. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And from what we saw... And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the defense, that is powerful.
Yes! Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Shot on the wing. Irving, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Simmons drives in. Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Mavericks shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Pass to Wood. For 3, Hardaway drains the triple. Hardaway's got 11 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Bullock, good.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Wood. Outside Hardaway. No good with the triple.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Sohan. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. He's got 6. RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually, you figure it out.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Whiteside, he's checked in for Noel. McDermott comes in for Johnson. Graham's checked in for Vassell. And it's Jones in for Simmons. Morris, he's checked in for Dallas. Green comes in for Kyrie Irving. Doncic passes to Hardaway. The 3 from Wood. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Graham, the pass to Jones. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. To the paint. Here's Sohan, and he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Outside, Green. Doncic against Jones. Outside Hardaway, lets it go. Off the left rim and out.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Kept alive. Whiteside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Whiteside's got his second bucket on the night.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And Whiteside with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Powell, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Here's Hardaway. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Doncic against Jones. To the middle. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Doncic. And Whiteside with a block. Jones with the ball. Green picks him up. Sohan up and in on the layup. And now a 6-point Spurs lead.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Hardaway. Powell, left side. Back to Hardaway. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Inside. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. Hardaway, a good look. No luck on that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And McDermott pulls it down.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time getting to his shot.
Powell with a steal. Outside, Green. This for the tie. No good, a bit long that time.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. It's the Spurs. They lead by a bucket. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Get out, man! Get out of your seats, crowd!
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's McGee in at center. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Shooting for Dallas. Reggie Bullock.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Simmons. Doncic grabs the miss. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Irving, that's good.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
The kick out to Simmons. Back to Whiteside. Oh, McGee with the block. Here's Bullock, covered by Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks. Noel, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Reggie Bullock.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Irving for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. At this point in the game, 4th quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. Collins, he's checked in for Whiteside. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the last break, I got the chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Irving. Pulls up. Again, Dallas.
When you play with stars like LeBron, Harden, KD, look, Kyrie has learned how to operate off the ball.
Simmons against Doncic. Tipped away. It's stolen by Doncic. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I'm just going to say this, Johnson has some balance. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got rebound number 5 here tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Vassell can't get it to go.
That is not the shot they needed there. You got to work it around and get a better look.
Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
Here's Simmons, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons has got 25 points in the game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Pass to Wood. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Irving. Nice D from Vassell. There's a minute 34 left in the final quarter. Over Irving. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, the reach is amazing. Sohan will get his fair share of blocks during his career.
And stolen by Irving. Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And Doncic hammers it home.
Assisted.
That right there might put the finishing touch on this one. Definitely not the time to get sloppy with the ball.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Doncic.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course they foul him.
And no luck that time either. And here's Dallas. They're on a 16-6 run. Hardaway with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And he makes it. And it's a 10-point Dallas lead.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Mavericks.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Luka Doncic.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And here's Doncic.